ground.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Who do I need to cure?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
I have to go now.
I think I've already treated this dude. Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening.
Did you say my name? No.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Sweet girl. How can we be sure we're making a difference? I'll never forgive anything from her.
Damn it. No. Now, where is he compared to where I make a left?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Where the hell is he at? What the fuck?
Ghost on every street corner.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not?
I love the game.
In the
True
last
Shit.
decade, so many
Really?
mysteries
I
have been
like
brought
it.
to light with our microscopes. The human
All
body,
right, Brutus.
biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
Indulge me.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
What do you mean I have way more people? Yeah, the Twitch thing's wrong. I have way more people in here than Twitch chat says. It's messed up. Yeah. I will go upgrade. What are we going with? No. Sit your ass back down. That could be useful. But oh my gosh, sit the fuck back down. There we go. He's healthy. But who's sick? I knew where he was.
Disgust on every street.
Ha! Yay, codeine!
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Have you heard rumors?
No.
Bullshit.
I have to go now, sir.
Doctor.
I'm gonna take care of this blackmail.
Reads me like a book.
I'm a doctor, but I look like a fucking patient.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
That vampire bitch.
Now do
the
me a
first
kindness
mission.
and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What's up,
It's a
Chris
pleasure
Hillplay?
to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
Giveaway in 6 minutes.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate. He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
But a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
What should I pick? I don't know if I believe her or if I don't. Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny. Mo. I believe you then.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
You wanna go back to my place?
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to
I
deal
get
with
to
it
eat my
yourself,
first person,
if I
I'm
may.
gonna do it.
As a mortal tradition
Should I
doth
do it,
dictate,
or should I
all
not?
fangs and
Let me
hypnotic
know in the
eyes
chat.
ablaze. The blood would run like a river, what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test.
1 minute.
When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
And we're still on chapter 2, I bet.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke. Perhaps I should have considered the offer for it.
See you again.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she should.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Albert.
Who wants some painkillers? I got some codeine. I picked it up somewhere, but I couldn't give it to him.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern.
Wait, I
Where's
thought I only
Dr.
gave you
Swansea?
one key. How'd you get two? Hold up.
Dr. Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
Oh.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman.
Huh.
You know how long I've been a patient
I didn't
here?
know that. Cool.
You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before
Let's
getting
say
you
the
a
next
blanket.
year will be 20 minutes.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
What of my own life?
Good evening, Mr. Elton.
Evening.
Have you heard?
If you...
Goodbye.
I have wasted too much energy for so little.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening,
Ah.
Dr. Reed.
A new follower. Let's see who it may be.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
Batman
That old
one.
witch will end up in hell soon enough.
Thank you for
Who
following.
cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Giveaway in 11 minutes. No, 12 minutes, my bad.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke...
Whatever.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Welcome to the Cream Fire!
Here again.
Surely I can endure another night.
Who the hell are you?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my...
I'm Dr. Jonathan.
Oswald and myself.
How long have you...
I can't go there.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. What
Who
can you
the hell
tell
are
me
you?
about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Understandable.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find any...
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Wait, there's more I could ask him.
Have you found us?
shit.
Not yet.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
I have all the information.
Thank you.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I ought to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
That's nice. Eight minutes. Where the fuck did she go? These missions just keep getting longer and longer, I swear.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Please don't be a vampire.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Did he have anything? shouldn't have come down here like a moron. Pick up the fucking shillings. He had nothing to pick up. Come here, bitch. Minutes. Secret society.
I can't believe I'm doing this. What sort of creature is this?
This fucker reminds me of Power Rangers, Rita's fucking right-hand man, that lion. Oh, fuck me. I'll bite your ass, bitch!
What's left of him? Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, whoever you're from, come see Dorothy. To get help, no tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Patrice's house and present this coupon. Something, something, something. Giveaway time.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to?
Well, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of CreamTV. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Also, go ahead and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single thing. Ding, ding, ding. Like and engage with my social media up top in the overlay, also in the description below. Also, like and engage with my Twitch and YouTube, also in the overlay in the description below. I do different content on both platforms. I also do different giveaways on both platforms from time to time. Also, if you happen to be a Twitcher or YouTuber yourself and you're familiar with an auto host, that's for Twitch. If you'd add me to that and I started streaming and you weren't streaming, your channel will broadcast my channel. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, both get exposure, depending on the amount of hosts you have and the order that they're in. And for YouTube, there's an auto feature channel. Here's myself an example. Say I made you an auto feature channel. You will show up on my main YouTube page underneath a banner on the right side in a little box that says Cream Legionaries with your channel name and avatar. And anyone comes to click on it, including yourself, it goes straight to your YouTube page. Pretty cool, right? Yeah! The name and location of that box all depends on your personal YouTube layout. And if you happen to do it with Twitch and YouTube and you want to do both those three, oh my god, I'm on the thank you so much! I have no problem doing it back. Just ask. And as always, if you wish to make a donation to CreamTV, it's so easy to do. You can go to my Twitch page, up top in the overlay, full links in the description below. And if for some reason Twitch is down or the page is in response for the pale button, it's just not working correctly, you can use the alternate most preferred method of donating my users at streamlabs.com. Also link in the description below. And the cool thing about Streamlabs, you can go there and interact with the stream with music, polls for votes, games, mini games, all sorts of cool stuff. And I've also started up a Patreon account, which is also linked in the description below. And that is for the funding and upkeep of www.streamer-squad.com's website. My website, my community. Website has launched. We're in alpha access. Not everything's complete. Some is. We're working on getting to beta. All funds accumulated are greatly appreciated, and all proceeds will go to better hardware, software, gaming, internet, and most importantly, a better viewing experience for you, the people of Twitch, YouTube, wherever else I upload these videos, wherever else these videos found their place, and of course the lovely creepers and legionaries of the Cream Buyer and Streamers Squad. As always, pardon the interruptions. Stay happy, healthy, safe, out of trouble, and most importantly, stay creamy and tune in for the next awesome godlike creamy goodness. Thank you.